Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot. All about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And we have another Kickstarter unboxing. This is the Soul Sparkle Tarot. So excited for this deck. But first, I did get some goodies. I know at least this first item was an add-on that I just had to go for. I'm pretty sure. So this, oh, it's so pretty. I love Van Gogh, and I just had to, and this is one of my favorite paintings too. So, and it's so pretty. Even the back is beautiful, really. You know, it's just like a different bit of color. But anyway, let's go to the next item. I don't remember if this was an add-on or if this just came as part. I feel like it might have just come as part. How did they wrap this? Okay. So, this beauty. Oh, wow. Look at this. So pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. You're not going to be able to really, it's not going to do it justice. But this is beautiful. It really, really is. The sparkle is so... Oh, I can't wait to see this in the light. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Okay. But now, onto the deck. So, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get alerted when I post new videos. How beautiful this is. I can't quite make out this word. The Wheel of Fortune Spiritual Art Creation. Oh, Shenzhen. The Wheel of Fortune Spiritual Art Creation Company, Ltd. Tarotprinting.net. So, these are the wonderful folks who created, among many others, the Wheel of Fortune Tarot, which is one of my favorites. So, look how beautiful this is. Oh man. Wait till you see these cards. Oh my goodness. First of all, I love these backs. These are absolutely gorgeous. Love that nice matte black on the edges. And so pretty. Okay, let's take a quick look at the guidebook, and then we'll get right into the cards. Stuff. Yeah, so this is by the Wheel of Fortune Tarot. So we have an introduction, a short introduction to tarot. Then we get right into the majors. We have Wands, Cups, Swords, Pentacles. We have a tarot journal, using tarot spreads, and then credits. So, just want to see, maybe at the end it'll, oh, so we do have, look at this is nice. We have big full color image of the cards. We get some keywords, a quote, which I love. I love quotes. So you get a quote for each one. And then a good paragraph about each card, even for the minors, which is fabulous. I love that. So then, just want to see in the back. Oh, it talks about how to keep a tarot journal, which is fabulous. Spreads. Okay, here. The booklet was written by Joan Marie. You can see more of her work at her website, Rabbit's Moon Tarot, rabbitsmoontarot.com. The sparkle in Joan Marie's soul comes from her pet bunny, whose name is simply Bunny. I love that. Doesn't talk about the artist, but it is Shenzhen XM Playing Cards Company Ltd. Shenzhen The Wheel of Fortune Spiritual Art Creation Company Ltd. And they do tarot deck printing. I feel like they're the ones who did deck with this type of treatment, the sea glass tarot, which is beautiful. Look at this. I mean, holy moly, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I am expecting this to be pretty standard RWS. I love the kind of brush strokes, you know, that we see. It's just so pretty. Really interesting. We have her turned to the side. I hope you're really getting a good... Now, I feel like maybe there's too much of a glare. I don't know. I'm going to tell you, I can make out the details quite well. And I think when I have them just sitting here... Oh, I love this. I love that it feels very autumnal, too. I think that's perfect for the Empress. I feel like a lot of people kind of equate her to spring, but I don't know. For me, it feels more like autumn. Beautiful. I love these branches reaching up. That's fabulous. Yeah, I do feel like the treatment with this deck, which is exquisite, is better viewed in person. I'm trying to capture it for you, but I don't think it's going to quite do it justice. Oh, wow. I love strength. Look at that. It's like a fire. Look at that. Wow. And the Hermit. I feel like she's gathering up that strength to go into those woods, into those depths. And then here we are, right? Fabulous. So I'm not expecting to see anything kind of earth-shattering with regard to, you know, the treatment of the cards. You know, again, very RWS. But it's so pretty, who cares? And it's not to say that, you know, there may not be, you know, additional things or deviations. But I look for that, right? In this case... again, so pretty. And the quality of the cardstock. And I didn't even show you the size. Just about standard tarot size. They might be a teensy bit shorter and a very, very teensy bit more narrow. I don't even know if you can see that. It's just a hair. But again, this isn't exactly, you know. So I'd say it's basically right there. Oh wow, look at that tower. I love the way those clouds and the lightning and the fire just catch the light so beautifully. Oh, lovely star. See that shine? That I see it in the in the camera is interfering with this. I'm going to tell you it doesn't in person. So I guess that's the glare with the light. So it doesn't exist for me in person. The interesting thing about this kind of treatment is it? I almost want to. I don't know. Whatever it is that makes it so pretty. The neat thing about this too is that as you use it, just from using the other from the sea glass tarot, it kind of as you move it, different aspects of the card get highlighted, right? And I really like that. That's really useful in a reading if you choose to go with that. Yeah, I find that to be so lovely. Really like this Four of Wands. I like the way it's there, looking out into the water. Look at the face. It's kind of interesting. We just have the wands. Very, very RWS. I feel like they're going. I don't know. It's late. What a pretty page. Oh, I love that too. It's like the knight's going off into a portal. I wish this would cooperate. And a beautiful queen. Really interesting king. So when I get done with this, I'll give them a shuffle, see how they shuffle. We'll read, we'll pick one, read from the guidebook, and then I'll lay them out. And I think you'll really get a better view of them that way. But I'm trying to show you how the light just works wonderful magic on these cards. And the cardstock feels really, really nice. Oh, I love that. Really interesting how the kings, at first glance to me, look like women. I definitely feel like they could be men or women. Or, it, I mean, it could be anything, which is fabulous. Love that. I don't even mind the three swords and a heart because it's so pretty. And actually, I really love that kind of background with the storm. I mean, I know we see a lot of storms with the Three of Swords, but I particularly like the way this was done. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's interesting. Oh, excuse my nails too, by the way. I've been doing a lot of manual labor and totally wrecked my nails. So there's that. But I could not wait. I have so many unboxings to do. It's insane. Oh. See, I feel like as I put them down, maybe you can see it a little better. But even look how, depending on where you place it with regard to the light, it changes a bit. I bet these would look incredible in candlelight. You know, any kind of flickering. That's interesting. That's just pretty. And again, definitely not doing it justice. That's interesting. Okay. So let's give them a shuffle. See how they shuffle. It's like a purpley black. It's so, or almost like a, that's weird. So I swear this is changing in the light too. It doesn't really, it looks like a pretty silvery kind of gray now. That's so interesting. And it's, I don't know if you can see the little bit of sparkle in there. So, so nice. And then as I first put them down, they look kind of purple. Really, really interesting. And I swear they looked black when I first took them out. So, that's cool. Alright, such a nice, nice cardstock. It is a little bit, I a little stiff, only because I think it's so nice and thick, but it's not terrible. I think it's a fabulous cardstock. It takes a little bit more pressure than I think a lot of cards, a lot of decks, especially thinner, but it's not overly stiff, you know what I mean? And it really shuffles wonderfully. Yeah, and definitely the more you use them, the easier they're gonna be. Beautiful, beautiful overhand. I mean, just look how pretty these backs. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck. All right, so let me pick one. I guess we're picking. I feel like this one. Oh, Judgment. That's a good one. Okay. So. So again, we have this big full color image, which is actually larger than the image on the card, because the card has the border, which I love, by the way. The black border is perfect. But in the book, there's no border. So, first we have some keywords: fiery spirit, epiphany, dawn of a new age. And then the quote: nothing in life is more exciting and rewarding than the sudden flash of insight that leaves you a changed person. By Arthur Gordon Webster. So it says the Judgment card is a difficult one. It expects a lot from us. It asks us to look deeply at ourselves with eyes wide open. It's time for a spiritual cleansing, and that begins by going through your past and finding the places where you went wrong. This takes a lot of honesty and the courage to be vulnerable. But then something brilliant happens. You understand yourself better, and you can now work on improving yourself. You are ready to push out the darkness and let the light in. You will become a wiser person, a better friend, family member, colleague. The Judgment card wants you to open some doors and face what is behind them. You can do this. You are in a good place for this kind of self-examination. A new chapter of your spiritual life is about to begin. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So let me lay these out. And you can see how they might look in a reading and see how... Am I going to be able to fit? No. I don't know why I try to get more than one row. It almost never happens. But yeah, so you can see how these might look in a reading. Can we fit one more? Not really. Well, a little bit. And see how they look, just laid out. So you can see the glare from my light over here. And just as I lay them down. I love that. I love the way that looks. Oh, this is a beautiful deck. I am so happy with it. And I'll tell you, the Wheel of Fortune Tarot is one of my favorite decks. And it's funny, it wasn't one that I originally backed. I'm pretty sure that was on Kickstarter. I remember seeing it. And at the time, I was like, I don't think that's my aesthetic. And it absolutely is. And I love it so much. So if you want to see it, actually... just to see how these might pair, because I feel like they're going to be beautiful together. So let's see. I'm going to move this in because of that glare. Now, of course, this is tarot and tarot, but This is another deck that's absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to see the backs together, okay. But then at the fronts, now the art is very, very different. Well, maybe it's not that. It is and it isn't, right? I think the actual, well, I don't know. But the type of, the treatment is very different. And this is another one that really is very RWS, but it doesn't feel like it because of the art style. Kind of like these together. And you know what's funny? This, I think, because of the treatment of the deck, feels very dreamy to me compared to this. And I really like that. So if I were to combine these decks, I feel like this would focus on the more tangible stuff, whereas this one would be those intangible things. I think that could be a nice way to combine these two. Yeah, so pretty. Alright, maybe I should... You want to see it with an oracle? Let's do that. Let's see. Who do we have nearby? So again, that was the Wheel of Fortune Tarot. And it's by the same group. They also did... well, they did a bunch of decks. Let me see... What oracle do I have nearby? The problem is, I don't even know. I think I have 20 unboxings to do, and that's what's close to me. These are all the decks that I haven't opened. But what about... Oh, you know what? Let's do the Velita Oracle. Now this is the special edition. I feel like this is going to be interesting. Might not be good, but it's going to be interesting. Let's see. Because something about the colors, I feel like maybe. Let me take some of these off. Yeah, I like these. How great is that? Yeah, I like these together. I just, something about the pastel that's just really nice with these cards. And it's so different, I feel like, for me personally, I either like things to be really similar or really different. I'm an extremist. Yeah, I like these together. Oh, look at that. I love that card. Okay. Let's try one more. There's one that I was thinking. Let's see where it went. I got a couple. Alright, this one's going to be weird, probably. But I just kind of want to try it. So this is the Phantasma Oracle. And it's by Quarter Press. And... Chris Smith. Okay. So this deck is so different. But, it might be good, might be not good. Bad. So those are the backs, which are kind of interesting. Because we have the sky and then the stars. And then... I mean, these are wildly, wildly different, right? I don't know. That's probably a no, honestly. Just thought maybe. I love that bat. It's not terrible, surprisingly. It's definitely not one of my favorites, but it's not terrible. Alright, let's do one that's more... that is a better shot at pairing well with this. You know what? I know I said I was going to do an Oracle, but I do want to do this one tarot deck first because I feel like this is going to be really nice. So this is Tarot of Unknown Shadows, and this is Dark Senever's deck. And this is a beautiful, beautiful deck too. So here, show you the backs. These are beautiful, and again, it's not going to do justice, but they're beautiful backs. And this deck also is very dreamlike, probably more overtly dreamlike than this one. But there's something kind of nice about these together. Maybe because they're both kind of dreamy. You know, very different kind of eras. And, but I really kind of like these together. This is a great deck. And it's so pretty. Alright, one more. This time, we're going to go back to an Oracle. Just to see. So this is a recent, well, Velita was recent too, but this is the Fairies Oracle deck and guidebook, and it is by Camellia Pham. Yeah, Camellia Pham and Eugene Fletcher, I guess is the guidebook. So this is such a pretty deck, and I feel like this is gonna be really nice. So those are the backs. Yeah, already I like these together. Wow, look at that. Yeah. That's so cute. I like these together. Yeah. Yeah, I like these. So let me know what you think. Do you have this deck? What would you pair with it? What are you pairing with it? So pretty. I love him. Yeah, I really like these together. So let me know what you think. And again, this is the Soul Sparkle Tarot. And it is definitely available. I'm pretty sure all of their decks continue to be available because they're the publisher too. I could be wrong. I will link their site in the description, so you can definitely check them out. But oh, so pretty. And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best. All the best, and that is my wish for you.